Alright, let's get this going. Hello everybody, welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you all. My name's SportyFC, and you're watching the SportyF stream, some Skyward Series action tonight. We've had a couple Skyward Series matches this first week, and we're gonna get 2 more here. In fact, we've already planned 2 more matches tomorrow. We're gonna have at least 6 matches this week. What a week is going to be for Skyward Series action. Again, if you don't know me, SportyFC, you're gonna get to know me pretty well here, as we've got 2 matches tonight. We had 2 yesterday, both were sweeps. It was Striker Supernova, Hunter's Throwing, and Valhalla Team Mythic. Starfish Academy. Knights is a little different. Knight is Aligned Pink New Age Esports. And OUG Overcast, Swordfish Volt. Only one org from yesterday actually coming back today. That is Swordfish Esports. You're going to see them on the stream a ton. I work with that org a lot. Again, our first match tonight does include them. Our first match is Aligned Pink New Age Esports. This is our first time watching a Premier level match. This is GT2 Plus, and for New Age, this New Age Esports name, this is a name you haven't seen on the stream before, for a very good reason. This is a name that has not been in use for apparently 2 years by the organization. See it back, I'm sure that org's going to be very happy. Excited again to see it as in 2 seasons, so more around actually a 1-year difference in time. And again, what a time to be a New Age fan. You got a new team coming in, but not all that many new players. The only player I don't recognize on that team is Cool Benman. You recognize Rona and Frosty. Those guys believe were on New Age Demon Hounds before this. This is now Demon Hounds, very different roster. I believe it fractured form again. This team and well, the Demon Hounds roster is sticking around with some of their players. Although I actually don't know their roster specifically. Is it an all-star? The Demon Hounds might actually be an all-star level team. Might be one of the reasons why they split like that. Could be that Demon Hounds roster disbanded. No, they did. No, they are in all-star. It's oof. But again, it's a pretty strong team. It's Peepo, Chop Cupids, and Missouri on the all-star team, and on the Premier team, well, it is Cool Benman, Rona, and Frosty. Taking on Aligned Pink, and these are some recognizable players. Ruby, probably the most story player on this team, on the stream, as well as Drazix. We've even seen Rizzy and Do before. But again, what an interesting time to see these players. We haven't seen them in a very long amount of time. Again, for Ruby, the last time we saw him was Esports Double Bubble when he was teammates with Rizzy. Again, that was a 2v2 roster. Two of those is a player we haven't seen before, and he's the sub, so we'll see how that works. For Drazix, the last time we saw Drazix on stream, was it Team Ignition? It might have been Team Ignition. I know that he was on Rosetta Cuervo in the past, but and I think maybe even Nola Flight Cuervo, but we didn't get to see either of those two teams with him as that sub listed. So again, I think the last time we saw Drazix was back when he was on Team Ignition. Obviously, not on Ignition anymore. He's been off Ignition for a while. Finding his new org in Aligned. Again, some storied players here. We have seen Aligned on the stream twice before. One of them was with the main Team Aligned roster. I believe that team, and that was for, I believe it was Finality League when last time we saw the Aligned organization. That was X Kratos, Silky, Lekrim, their team, and then before that, I think it was Ignition, which was a combination of Aligned and Ignition for the Skyward Series Season 2. Score for a Cure tournament. But they did not make it, I think, past day 1. No, they did. They made it past day 1. They had a decent low bracket run. But we didn't get to see them again. Again, that team was Cody LN, and Ruby. And a combination of 2 teams, and people who knew each other pretty well. Obviously, though, this is just Aligned. There's no Team Ignition about this roster. As, again, we're going to see if we can get things doing with these guys as soon as possible. Get your predictions up as well. The poll is live. But who you think will take this one? Do you think it will be aligned, or do you go with New Age? It is week 1, so there are no records to talk about. No previous matchups between either of these teams. We'll see how things go tonight. I will say, I believe it is Ruby and Rizzy who do have more experience in that Premier Series. Again, they played last season. I don't know if Rona did. They might have. I think Demons may have played in Premier last season. Didn't have an amazing season. Obviously, you could see they fractured. Half that team stayed in All-Star and stayed with the name New Age Demons. The other half, again, what we see tonight is in Rona and Frosty, which you'll also see is also known as Frost Fades, going to the Premier Division. So again, an interesting kind of fracture. We'll see how this works. But again, these guys do have some experience. Again, Frosty and Rona do have experience with each other. Rona's actually a really solid coach as well. You'll see he might coach a couple of those New Age teams. He's never usually listed as coach, but he does do a good amount of coaching for the organization for Aligned Pink. Again, Razix, Ruby, Rizzy, Ruby, one of the org owners of that aligned organization. See how things work here just to get things kind of sorted out as soon as possible. Again, it's going to be Corbinman, Rona, and Frosty. On Aligned Pink, Strazix, Ruby, Rizzy. But assume that dude's not playing tonight. We'll see how these rosters go, though. Again, it actually is. I actually think it could be a decently close match here. But I would say if there's anybody that might have a rank advantage, I think it would be New Age. But even so, this GC2 Plus division, anything can happen. It is still week 1, and this is kind of the first time these teams are going to really find out what they're really made of here in competitive matches. As again, just trying to get things sorted here. And there's a line joining in. We'll get things sorted. Again, reminder, about 90 minutes from now, we're going to get our next match. It will be a 2v2 from the All-Star Division, OUG Outcast, Swordfish Volt. That'll be an interesting match, as we actually have them all in right on time. Let's get things going. And what a night it is for Skyward Series action, our second day in a row with just Skyward Series matches. And here is our first time in the Premier Division for Season 3. Aligned Pink taking on New Age Esports. Some players we've seen before, some we haven't. But these are new rosters. And this is a new season. Anything can happen in this best of 5. And anything will aligned on the blue, New Age on the orange, as so many of those teams are. These matchups, and always interesting that, you see New Age, and they always seem to be on the orange team. So many of the logos, red, orange in color, and that's why you see them there. As now Aligned trying to push in the offense. Cleared away here by New Age, and again, look at this high-flying play. Cole Brenman's shot, kept out by Rizzy, but already, one question I'm going to ask for Aligned is how good is that defense? This is a team full of strong defensive players. Ruby, very well known for his defense. On Ignition, back when he was the captain of that roster, he actually kept himself at a decently defensive place, but what really worked for his team was when he pushed up in the offense, when he could get himself some space, when he could find that mark. Razix also had a more defensive role, but again, same thing with him. When he can push up, he would. And already, Aligned trying to put some chances on. Here comes Rizzy. Up to the back wall. We've seen Rizzy in 2v2 matches before. We haven't seen him in 3s, though. This will be a first, I think, for this stream, as Drazix, Ruby wants the redirect. Cole Benman's got the block, and New Age having to wait back as these 50s coming in. Rizzy, no second touch. And Frosty will have the dribble, but New Age stuck on defense, and while the boost isn't going to become an issue for them yet, it could become more of an issue for Aligned. Focus on it, as here comes this one. Oh, Rona, that was a chance. That probably could have been a goal, too. Nobody jumps from the line. When you get a chance like that, so often, you don't expect it to come so freely to you. No wonder he put it to the back wall. Was thinking, well, someone from Aligned was going to jump for that. No one came. Aligned, well, I almost paid for that one, as a miss in the backfield. Rizzy, open in front. Couldn't get the shot quickly enough as Cole Brenman and Rona cutting it off. Rona now to the midfield. Look at this from the line. Just a lot of midfield pokes. Prodding that back line. Prodding that defense. Waiting to see the opening as Rizzy off the back wall. Maybe the shot. That one's barring out. Aligned Pink right on that goal line. But it won't be enough for them. They need to find a chance that actually goes on target. Double commits. Ruby to try to take it. Rusty's got in the way. As Rizzy gets past one, Drazik's off the back wall, looking for the second infield for Ruby! And another great chance for Line to really making use of this new age defensive line, being so far back. So many passes off that back wall, forcing them to, or at least making them commit to those plays, and seeing that midfield left a little more open. The Line's going for a lot of these back wall touches that could be shots, but instead turned to be passes. Now here comes Rona. Rizzy's caught that one, and Cool Brenman's shot! That's off the bar! And New Age Esports with a chance, but it won't work there. Aligned in a very precarious situation. So many chances, so many shots, but nothing having gone in yet for either side. Rizzy, dunk, this one in front. New Age so quick to respond on that back line. So, you know, one of the issues with the back being so far back is that it's easy for a line to get pressure on them. But the best things about being that far back is that it isn't going to be too hard to get back to the ball. New Age, numerous times sending one player to a challenge, then having that player push up for a second. Line Pink have to wait a little bit more to get those chances as that one's cleared. Ruby bounce off that side wall, looking for the play through Frosty. In comes Rizzy. Gonna go wide of the target, and Rona has it off his back wall. Drazik's dunked. Rizzy already up, but he's not gonna get to this one. And New Age, maybe a double! Frosty puts it through! New Age Esports! You see him get that first touch, and you know exactly what he wants. Ruby couldn't make the touch. Frosty will put in goal one for New Age. What a start! Now can they add more to it? One of the nice things about scoring this far late and getting a lead like this is that you leave the other team a little time to recover and get back to it. Align Pink need to get offense. Drazik's flick, stopped by Frosty. Rona looking to bump out Ruby, does, but here comes Rizzy down the field. Second touch, maybe not a third, but in comes Drazik's. And then another great block from New Age on that back line. Ruby now. Frosty. Only touch Rizzy. Well, Benman's got that one. Frosty again just left in the midfield with nothing. Drazik's will have the clear. Rona, does he have it? No, he doesn't! Oh, Drazik's couldn't hit the target. Rizzy won't be able to get an open chance. New Age so quick to take away those second opportunities from Align Pink. Align so heavily onto the idea of kind of trying to find one shot after the other, and they're just not getting it with how fast New Age is on defense. And now a fake from Rona. Gets past two! My goodness, Rona! Nobody can stop him! This is not 2v2s, Rona. This is 3v3s. And yet, he gets past both defenders. Game one secured right there. And New Age, off to a great start here. Align Pink may have had, in my opinion, the majority of the offense. But New Age does on defense. Definitely keeps it out. Align Pink, they're going to have to focus a lot more on those first chances because they aren't getting that many second and third chances with what they're playing and how New Age is reacting. In fact, New Age might even want that third goal. They won't get it, though. Game one, a shutout for New Age Esports. What a start. What a beginning. The series, though, hasn't met its end just yet. And we're going into game two pretty quickly here to see who can muster up the strength to get themselves back in it. Again, that's only game one. It's a best of 5 series, but so far this season we have not seen a series go to 4 games just yet. Going into game two. Does Align Pink upgrade that initial shot? Do they upgrade that offense? It's not like what they're doing is wrong. It just doesn't work against New Age. This is a team that reacts so fast to what you do on offense. That's a really break through them. You need to have that first shot matter. Align Pink. I think they've successfully downloaded what New Age have done, and now they've got to react to it. As here comes Rizzy, gets that 50. Frosty. Oh, you're going to beat Drazik's to that one on the back wall. Cool, Benman. Gets around Ruby, and now Frosty. Sent downfield. Rizzy's got it, but New Age, gotta be careful. Ruby's actually gonna bump out Cool Benman. Align Pink, who miscue off that sidewall from Drazik's. A couple whiffs from Align Pink. You tell this is a team that wants to play a little faster than maybe what they're capable of doing. Want to push themselves as that little extra, to take down New Age, and so far New Age allowing those whiffs to help fuel that offense as Demo's in front of the nets. 2 players to lead it from New Age. And Draz is with that 50. Oh no, he's actually faked it on the cool Ben. Here comes Rona though. Wants to put it on. Double commit from the line, but that clear. Sent down the field. And in fact, they're going to get offense from this Drazix. Cool Brenman, light touch, Rizzy. Rona will call off Cool Brenman to get that save. Okay, that's from New Age. Again, even when in precarious, awkward situations, it's as if it doesn't matter. They're going to react to you, and they're going to, find a quick play down the field as here comes Cole Benman. Gets past one, Rona, redirects! Oh, my goodness! Rona! Shot right behind Ruby, and that shot packs quite a bit of power for that position. Game 2 begins with an absolute incredible play. But Lion Pink want an answer. Won't get it here, Rona. Trying to bump out Ruby. Ruby's still on it, though. He's got the boost. He's got the beat. It's in front. Cool Benman, though. Love that, passiveness there from Cole Benman. Recognizing no one from the line's even close to him. But here they go again. And Rizzy's shot needs to be on target. You don't get those kind of chances often against New Age. And now here comes New Age the other way. Rona, not afraid of those 1v1 plays. He's quite a strong 1v1 player himself as Frosty's trying to get the fake. And left up for Drazix here as a Lion Pink going the other way. Rona, 50 with Rizzy. Runs out of boost though, and that's Ruby's touch. 50 goes to Rizzy, to Ruby, back in the midfield, and, well, nobody's waiting. Anyway, Esports have this one under control. Lion Pink, you like the ideas they're going for on offense. Again, if they're going to get that first shot, they need to make it as strong as possible. Right now, they're just doing a little too much for their own good. They just have one extra touch, one extra pass that just gets away from them. I see them be a little more direct. I want to see them be a little bit more obvious to this New Age team what they're trying to do, what they're looking to achieve. Because right now, it's just they're trying too much. As Rona off the back wall, Drazix gonna get bumped away, and here comes Cole Brenman. Stopped by Ruby. Rizzy will send it out. A Lion Pink stuck on defense. They got a lot of boost. They will just have to be careful of these solo efforts. As Rizzy misses that, Rona to the back wall. Drazix doesn't read it, and Cool Brenman fires that one in. And that off the back wall, Cool Brenman slams it home. And it is a Lion Pink who are just, having to watch as this game's getting tougher and tougher for them as New Age Esports continue to just, chip away slowly but surely. At this point for Lion, there's still time left for them. But they've got to stay calm. This game is anything but over. Still 90 seconds on that clock, and Lion Pink, they only need 2 goals, and 45 seconds per goal is not very difficult if you play your cards correctly. Here comes Rona. Musty flick. Looking for Cool Brenman. Oh, what a pass! And what a shot to end it! Cool Brenman gets his second. But Rona! This is free play for him. Absolute class act from New Age Esports. They're just looking to do this again and again and again and aligned. Can they get anything to go for themselves here at the end of the game? Here's a pinch. Cool Brenman. Not a hard save one, but that follow-up's going to be a little tougher. Using a lot of boost just to get there. Only 4 left in the tank. Won't get that challenge on Drazix as he fakes him. Frosty now. Drazix still on it, looking for the close angle. But Cool Brenman will send it out. Rizzy. That's going to go straight to Cool Brenman. Looking for the pass across, but that's a really good touch from Groovy. The pre-jump, he still got this one. Fake, flip reset, bouncing in front, and Rona won't let it go in. I mean, at that point, you wouldn't blame New Age if that goes in the back of the net. And yet still, Rona doing anything he can to keep it out. Aligned, I mean, that was a great play. I mean, that was a great shot from Drazic, and yet it doesn't work. In fact, they're gonna get a 4th here for New Age. Aligned Pink. Silenced again. And if you didn't think this game was over already, well now you must be thinking so. New Age Esports will be leading by 2 at the end of this one. Aligned Pink. Still 0 goals this entire series. And New Age just have the perfect counter for this team. Here comes another chance in front. Cool Benman will not go for it though. And Drazic, maybe a 1v1. Cool Benman. Oh, we'll let him go. Frosty's he back? He's not. Aligned Pink. It's Drazic inside the final 10 seconds and finally Aligned get their first of the series. It's been a long time coming. But you knew a team who could get those kind of chances would find the opening. And it comes off of a misrotation. New Age Esports not on the same page on defense. Drazic given a little bit of room to get that shot. But it's not going to make a difference in this game. New Age are still the winners. And they're up 2 on the series, looking to sweep Aligned here in this first week. Again, it's just New Age having the perfect counter to Aligned's playstyle. Really nothing else to say about it except just one team counters the other. Again, Aligned are reliant on getting those 2nd and 3rd opportunities. New Age Esports react so quickly, they don't give you those 2nd and 3rd opportunities. And that's why they can chip away on offense and get their goals and, you know, really hold Aligned Pink back. Because New Age know what they're doing, even though Aligned may have more shots. Sorry, not more shots. They might have more shots on target being saved by New Age. New Age can continuously prevent them from getting meaningful 2nd opportunities, meaningful 3rd opportunities. Quite honestly, again, New Age Esports have a counter. Aligned Pink, they might have to go for a complete playstyle change at this point. Because things are not looking good for this team with what they're trying to do so far. Sure, they may have scored in that last game, and better than what they did in Game 1. But still, they need a lot more offensive output to really make New Age Esports scared. New Age Esports, so I mean, they're not scared. This is a team that's perfectly fine with the situation in front of them. It'll be up to New Age. Sorry, it's up to Aligned to counter New Age. Is that so? A good shot from Ruby. Nobody from New Age there. And Aligned Pink their 2nd goal in a row this series. And this one just comes from Rona, who doesn't challenge. And that's a mistake. He's got to push up there. He's got to play on the back wall. Sure, it's not a great position, but he's got to go for that one. You don't give Ruby a shot from that close to the net. New Age Esports. Again, just some slight misrotations. And that's what Aligned's got to pick up on as Drazic. Oh, what a fake. Oh, what a play from Drazic. Another one for Aligned. And hey, they're coming out swinging here in Game 3. This is a little more like it's Aligned Pink. Drazic, 1v2 again. Aligned Pink starting to get themselves on a roll here on offense. You know, he just needs to quiet this team down just slightly. Maybe 1 goal can do it. As Frosty. Dunk on Ruby, but it's going to go wide of the net. Still off to the corner. Aligned Pink. Now they're up by 2. Will that confidence change? It should. Will that mean their playstyle will change? I think it will, because Drazic has just beat them on another dribble. Drazic is unstoppable at this point. Once he gets a chance to dribble, you cannot beat him. Again, another great play from Drazic as he finds another opening. And New Age Esports leaving that backfield quite open between that 2nd and 3rd player. What was their success in Game 1 has now become an issue for them here as we've gotten into Game 3. There's enough space there that dribbles from Aligned Pink really starting to infiltrate that New Age Esports back line. As Ruby off the corner. Rona, weak touch. She's not gonna get that dunk on Rizzy either. As Cool Benman. Be careful, Rizzy on that, and Frosty doesn't have it. Here comes Drazic to make it another. Drazic with his 3rd. And we've barely just passed the 1 minute mark on this game. And Aligned Pink up by 4. They needed to change something. And right now, they found it. It's Drazic on offense, on everything. If he won't score, he'll allow one of his teammates to score. A grounded style that has worked insanely well here for Aligned. And I don't think we're going to be seeing them stop it anytime soon. Here comes Drazic off the back wall. And for Ruby! Goal number 5. And I might even be able to say this game's over by this point. 5 goals for Lion Pink. We've only gone in 74 seconds. And already, I think Lion has already claimed this game for themselves. We won't be seeing another sweep this here for the Skyward series this week, at least not here. And this is just a huge response. As here comes Frosty! Little redirect in front. It's now New Age will answer, and oh, why not add one back for New Age? They will get their chance at some point. At this point, they've got to make quite the comeback. "5-1. New Age Esports putting themselves on the board, but they're going to need a couple more like that. Here comes Cole Benman. Is that on? No, it was, but Rizzy will keep it out. Now Frosty off to the corner. We get the dunk on Rizzy. Ruby. Look at that one. Past Rona. Second touch. Looks for Drazix. Cole Benman. We're actually really like that first touch from him. Puts himself up in a great position to dribble. But he'll have to. Instead, he'll just ground pinch it instead. Now to the corner. In front, Drazix will have it, but Cole Benman, oh, we got boost greedy there. Left that play. Be a New Age, you have to backtrack just a little bit. As Rona couldn't get that one over Ruby. Cole Benman. Drazix, oh, what a dunk from Drazix. No hesitation. 4 goals on 4 shots. Drazix is playing out of his mind. Again, this is a high-scoring affair. Well, high scoring for Lion Pink. Not so much for New Age. As Rona, off the kickoff, Ruby's got that one blocked. New Age Esports and looking for another chance. Drazix got that one, and at this point, Drazix just putting himself, making himself the player to watch out for. Well, he knew he was going to play well today, I guess, because this is an insane performance from him. And really, that doesn't even take away really how well Ruby's playing, because he's also having an insanely talented performance. The 2 guys I need to see on offense are getting involved. And now in comes Rizzy with the goal. A Brazil for a Lion Pink. We're only halfway through this game. I'm a little worried this is the game that will never end. Very happy our next match isn't going to be for about an hour from now, so we've got a lot of time. I don't mind having long games like this. How many more goals can a Lion get at this point? They're scoring just to see how many they can rack up. New Age trying to stop the bleeding. Oh, I mean, this game already feels like it's over. As Drazix, just looking for another double tap in front for Ruby. Off that post, in comes Rizzy. Frosty's got the block, but New Age on nothing. Ruby, pass across. This won't challenge. Ruby does get the demo, but Cole Benman. Now a 1v1 on Rizzy. Looking to make it 2 for New Age. He's got the shot, but Rizzy, not hard for him to keep that one out. Rona now off the ceiling. First touch on, but aligned. Not an issue to keep that one out. And New Age, again, just looking for another one. Looking to get something on that, looking to get a second goal on that board. As Ruby, gonna leave it for Rizzy. Lion Pink, finding each other a lot more in teamwork. Maybe plays where they're really close to New Age, but that's the kind of plays they have to work with, and they're working with it well. And all they gotta do is make sure they outpace New Age. As what a touch from Frosty. Rona, Cole Benman. Stopped anyways, the Lion Pink's defense. Continuing to just make life difficult for New Age. Frosty, that's gonna be in. That's a great shot from Frosty. Off the corner, and in that position, that is a tough shot. No one expects it. Ruby didn't even expect it. He was outside of his net, thinking, oh, this is gonna be a pass in midfield. Frosty throws the change up. Straight to the net he goes. And it finds its way in. A tough angle. But New Age Esports get it. The Lion Pink looking for one back. Rizzy. Oh, and Ruby couldn't get the shot there as he saw each player challenge him. Still got the play in the midfield. Drazix. They'll have to wait for Rona's touch. Demoed away as a result. Frosty. Oh, that's a big miss. Rizzy will still not get it though, because Frosty was able to recover. At this point for Lion Pink, they're feeling pretty good. They're feeling pretty happy. As Rizzy, that one sent away. Lion Pink, the scoring has abruptly stopped after that halfway point in this game. I think both these teams are ready for Game 4, ready to see what will happen, but Lion Pink a huge response here in Game 3. It gives a lot of the Line fans in chat hope that they can come back. As I do see that if they can do it here in this game, they can surely do it in Game 4 and in Game 5. They just gotta prove that this is not a one-time work for them, because they did have to score. They did score a ton early. 4 goals in the first minute. Not something that you can repeat often. Need to see a Line Pink do it. Maybe not as strongly, because 7 goals in a game is pretty tough, but find that offense, again, early. Putting on chances, getting that pressure, and really utilizing what Dragic can do. Again, he's got 4 goals on 4 shots. New Age Esports. They're getting a rude awakening here in Game 3. This series is not over. As we continue on. Maybe a little bit of pressure on New Age to step up that gameplay. Because Align Pink are here and they're ready. And New Age need to find something to respond with. New Age. Got the floor wiped last game. Align Pink. Again, off of the back of Drazix. We're able to get those chances on offense. And then once Drazix got scoring going, you saw Ruby get involved. You saw Rizzy get involved. Align Pink. You need to find a way to utilize that again. And this is a team that has those shooting strong players like Rizzy, like Drazix and Ruby who can shoot, like Rizzy who can sit in that backfield and keep things out. The real question I think for me, and it's always been a question I've had of Ruby and Drazix, can they play that way consistently? Can they get that offense consistently? Can they do this again? Because so many times in the past, we've seen this from Ruby and Rizzy. Whether they be on the same team or not. They were teammates back on Ignition when they won that Academy Series Championship here. I think about 2 or 3 seasons ago for Blackline. I think it might have been season 12 or... I think it was actually season 11. Whatever it was. Again, that was a time when Ruby and Drazix were able to get offense consistently. But even then, there were still games where they just shut down. And consistency's always been an issue with these guys. It's always been a question I've had. Right now, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to fulfill that because Cole Brenman has just found a walk-in shot. He'll be off the sidewall, and I mean, just that's in the midfield there for Rizzy. He's not in a great place to challenge that. Ruby hitting that ball, really not having any meaning behind it. Such a tough place anyways. New Age with the first goal, but Align Pink looking to respond quickly. Challenge in front. Ruby can't get the shot. Rona's kept it out. And Rizzy. A bit of an overshoot there. Look at the sidewall. Instead, it's going to be his. And he's got a great place for a ceiling shot. Will fake it. Well, that's a really nice play for Drazix. And that shot left a lot to be desired. It could have been better. Well, here's a second chance for him. That one also not all that impressive. Drazix, 2 opportunities. 2 missed opportunities. And Align Pink. We'll have to search to find another one like that one. They get such a good net in front of them that UH have to wait for them to shoot. Is Rizzy off the sidewall? Drazix. Maybe got a bump on Cole Benman, but Aligned again, not willing to take chances, even though they are goal down. As Drazix off the sidewall, here comes Frosty. This one pinched away. Is that going to go off the back all? It will bounce straight down. But Align Pink couldn't get to it. Saw Ruby jumping, looking for that double, but that is a tough read for anybody. Ruby won't find it, but he will find this one. That's a flick in. And again, New Age Esports caught flat-footed in net. Not the first time they've been in this situation. It's Frosty, that touch, or rather that lack of touch, leaves Rona waiting on the goal line, and he has nothing he can do there. Mistake from Frosty. And halfway through the game, Align Pink tie it up. Here comes Rona right off the kickoff. That's gonna get to the back post. Well, they wasted no time in getting that lead right back. Perfectly executed. No questions asked. New Age Esports up in the lead again. And as soon as you thought things may be going the wrong way for them, New Age Esports may be calming your fears here if you're a New Age fan. It's Cole Benman. Off that sidewall, here comes Frosty. He's looking for a quick shot on! Rizzy's kept it out! And New Age to find that next chance. Cool Benman off the back wall, in for Frosty. Drazix clears it away. That's a really good touch from Drazix. Trying to search for that back wall, man, make him awkward. He does. And that shot's wide. It's been the story a lot this series for Align Pink and for Drazix. Just wide. Off the post. Off the crossbar. When can he put it on the target? You don't need to be perfectly accurate. Just need to be accurate enough. In a game that if they lose the series. That shooting accuracy is starting to become an issue for Align Pink. As we're heading into what are going to become one of the most panicked moments here for Align. Time is starting to become an issue for them. Down by 1, they only need to get one good chance on that net to go in. But New Age are going to make it tough for them. They're going to start to waste time. They're going to start to make things tough for Align. They're going to look for a third goal as well. That means they're going to look for offense. Align Pink. It'll be tough to walk in on New Age and get that goal they need. Well, we've seen them do it earlier this game. We saw them get a ton last time in Game 3. And they do it here. Well, that's a miss. Drazix to take it. Oh, what a save from Cool Bradman. But it's open for Ruby. And he'll put it in. Right in front. Pandemonium. And a double whiff. That touch coming from New Age. And that is a weak play. They could have gone for the corner. Instead, they gave it right in front of the net. And it's tied at 2. Align Pink. They find the opportunity. They may have not gotten the first one. But New Age Esports gave him a second chance. And Ruby puts it in. But here comes New Age back the other way. Drazix to keep it out. And a miss from Frosty. Drazix. One-on-one with Cool Brenman. Cool Brenman jumped early. Was thinking maybe Drazix would go for one of those dribbles. Where is he? Quickly to it. But nobody back. Frosty on going. And New Age Esports take the lead again. A pinch off the corner that Rizzy didn't expect. And all he can do is get one touch. But it won't be enough to prevent the New Age attack. 23 seconds left. 23 seconds for Align Pink to score again. There's also 23 seconds until New Age can claim this series as a victory. Drazix finding Ruby. Only gets a light touch on it, but it's off that sidewall. Cool Brenman. Sent down the other way, and Drazix. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna try to get this clear off that back wall. One touch, two touch, drop down, Rizzy. Well, he's actually hit it off of Frosty there, but Frosty, oh, he's beat by Ruby. Down the field, Cool Brenman will fake it to the ground. And New Age Esports, a name that has not been in use for a very long time. Well, the New Age Esports name is back. And this series is theirs in 4. 3 games to 1. New Age Esports will take it right there in Utopia Coliseum. Ruby still on a long losing streak. Again, last season he was on a Beach Sports double bubble and he couldn't get wins. He couldn't get wins easily for that team. I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen him take a series. Unfortunately for him, not gonna get any easier. We'll see. Again, the question of if he can get that win. Well, we haven't had an answer yet. But for New Age Esports, again, that New Age Demon Hounds team fractured, split, and formed 2 rosters. This is their premier side. They got an all-star side too in the Demon Hounds. But that premier team coming in, and man, they look good. A strong defense. Again, we're gonna get an interview here with New Age just to end the night off. Again, what a start for this team. And reminder, later tonight, we'll have a 2v2 match with OUG Overcast, Swordfish, Volt. But joining me here is this New Age Esports team. Welcome in Cool Brenman, Frosty, and Rona. A 3-1. Brenman being a player I didn't recognize, well, you definitely showed up here, a huge defensive push, and you guys take it here over a line to Pink. How you feeling now after week 1?
Well, I
Good.
think we're really feeling good. We before we started playing, we were a little bit rusty, but as we started to go into it, game 1 and 2, we were just really in rhythm, feeling ourselves. We kind of let up a little bit in game 3, as you could see through the score line, but I then we held through and got the dub in 4, so we'll take it.
I'm sure you guys won't be mad. Thank you for the follow, GamerCon. Welcome to the Spotty stream. Again, what a week it is, and really a lot of this is, and Cole Brennan, you're the only player on this team that was on that Demon Hounds roster last season who had to play in Premier, who had a rough time in Premier. But hey, that team it seems like it fractured, it split up in the offseason. You guys are the Premier side of that, the Demon Hounds team, sticking in going down to All-Star. Frosty, can you tell me what it was like to kind of have the team like split apart like that and have to, kind of rebuild a little bit?
So I liked the rebuild. My old team, don't get me wrong, was really strong in their own ways, but I feel like this team just has a lot more potential than my old team. Like our solo plays and our passing is just way better. And we actually set times to practice with each other. And we just like play consistently with each other. And we're all just like a vibe. So, it's really fun to play with them.
Well, yeah, now you mentioned that offense being something that stepped up, but I think what really stepped up this series was that defense. Those first 2 games, only aligned to 1 goal. Rona, you had some insane saves as well. What, can you tell me anything about this, about that?
I mean, I guess my mindset was just like, if we're going to be getting pushed on our goal line, don't freak out. And I kind of did there in game 4. I started to freak out a little bit. But I feel like consistently I was kind of calm under the pressure, and I just made my touches whenever I needed to be there,
Again, I love to hear that. Again, you guys had quite the start. I mean, coming into this league, it's not going to be easy. It never is in the Premier League, but you guys take down a line Pink here, and, well, your matches be getting tougher next week. You got to play H2O Vaporize. That's that's Bezio's team, and Swavey. Good team. It's another roster of 3 that you guys will have to face off against. Cool Brenman, can you tell me about that? Because, I mean, you know who Bezio is. A lot of people know who Bezio is. He's been on the stream before, so he's a regular in the Skyward series. Is there, what do you say about that? What do you say about kind of trying to counter Bezio's playstyle?
You know what? Currently as a team, I think we're honestly still trying to find our own play style. We've been working where it's kind of been Rona and Frost up top just doing their thing as first and second, and I'm chilling in the back as third. So at this point, I think regardless of what happens next week, we're just trying to improve as is. But we're hoping that this season we can get as far as we can. But it's definitely kind of a focus on improvement, not so much like game stats. You know what I'm saying?
I get that as well. You guys just looking to get better and better as you keep going. Again, I like to hear that from you guys. You guys focusing on that long term as well. And so many teams, they get so tunnel vision on their matches. It's tough to think of that. You guys are here showing us how it's done in week 1. Again, congratulations on your win. But before you go, get a quick interview here. A quick shout out here for all of you again. Any shout outs that you guys have? Let's start with Frosty.
Just the whole new age, Bear, Blood. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Without them, without Blood hosting the taking care of the RL Rocket League stuff, and Bear being the founder, we just wouldn't be here. So, big shout out to them.
Of course, and I love to hear that. Of course, again, shout outs to the org as always. And now, Rona, now it's your turn. Is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs that you have? Anybody in your mind?
Really, all of New Age and Unreal is one of those guys in the background that doesn't get a lot of love, but giving him a shout out here. But yeah, no, just everybody in New Age. It's one of the best organizations that I've been part of. I love every single minute of it.
Well, lucky for you. I think Unreal is still in chat. Hopefully he is. I know he was in chat during that series. Got to see you guys take that win. Again, congratulations, and we'll end things off with Cole Brenman. Again, I didn't know you beforehand, but you got the win. You've really proved how strong you are. Is there anything you want to say? Is there any shout outs that you have?
I got nothing. I gotta say thank you so much for casting. It's always really fun to have kind of a viewership, provides a bit more stakes to each game, but it was a blast to play with y'all. Thank you to the players. Thank you to New Age, of course. It was a blast tonight. Thank y'all.
Again, thank you so much for joining. Congratulations on your win here, New Age Esports, Cool Brenman, Frosty, Rona. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. Have an amazing rest of your night.
You as
You
well.
too, buddy.
And there we go. That's series number 1. And yeah, we are actually going to go to a quick... We're going to end our stream quickly here. We'll go live again very, very soon. I promise you. But for now, that's it for the action. Again, reminder, if you want to see coming up later tonight, here it is. OUG Overcast, Swordfish Volt. That's not going to be for like an hour from now. So we've got a lot of time to get things going. Let's get a raid going again. Thank you all so much for joining, for being so supportive. That's it from me here on the Spodia stream. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys very, very soon. And again, that will be with more Skyward Series action.